Today, Sunday has been seen as a day of rest and a chance to enjoy time with family, but over the past 20 years, shopping has become a bigger part of the way many of us spend our Sundays. And this week, of course, the Chancellor announced plans to allow larger stores to trade for longer on Sundays. It's designed to promote jobs and the economy, but there are also fears that it could harm smaller independent shops. Breakfast John Maguire has been looking at the pros and cons.
When the present vicar, the Reverend Bill Rodder, took over recently, he hit on the idea of a bus service.
When Reverend Rodder was driving a bus around Dorset villages collecting parishioners for his Sunday sermons, he had little competition. But that was 1960. Like a foreign country, they do things differently there.
Just wait until he gets into top gear.
And for the past 21 years, for many, the Sunday service has meant how well you were looked after in your local DIY megastore. When the Sunday Trading Act of 1994 allowed shopping on the seventh day, it restricted large stores such as supermarkets to 6 hours a day. The idea was to protect small businesses, but not everyone has opted to open every day.
There isn't really enough trade on the road, we think, for a toy shop on a Sunday, except in December. And it's nice to have a day off, to have a family day, and I don't have to think about my business for at least one day of the week.
Of course, the biggest game changer in the retail sector since the law last changed in 1994 is no respecter of time, place or even faith. It's the internet and online shopping. Oh, 10% discount. That's good. And another unexpected item that's appeared in our local area are these small versions of the big supermarkets. Their size means they're exempt from the restrictions. Now, the government's proposing a free-for-all, but with the decision made at a local level. In Bristol, a giant water slide was one example of how the city closes roads to make Sundays unique. The elected mayor here welcomes the opportunity to make the decision himself, but believes there are ample hours available for retail therapy already.
I'm very wary of it. I think we have almost an excess of commerce, and while I absolutely understand that we want to regenerate the economy as much as possible, I think there are better ways of doing it. And we do something rather special in Bristol. We make something special, and I think Sunday is becoming too much like any other day, and this is a move that just, I think, puts commerce right up at the front in everybody's face every single day of the week.
In Scotland, the law's different. There are no restricted hours, and many English shoppers want to follow suit.
A lot of high street traders complain that, you know, shopping's online, but actually people only have generally weekends off, so if they can shop in their shops at the weekend, then so much the better.
It's half and half. I think it's one of those things that you have to look at the local community, find out what their needs are. You know, I don't think it works everywhere.
I'm in favour of it, actually, because I work 4 days a week, so the weekends, just like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is great for, you know, if the shops are open, it's great.
But the Shop Workers Union opposes a change.
It wouldn't create more jobs in the sense of we will suddenly advertise an extra 30 jobs in a store because we're going to be open an extra 6 hours. What they would be doing, there would be an expectation, I believe, from a number of the employers that people who are existing members of staff would either have to change their contracts or be more flexible to cover those hours. I do not believe this is a job-creating exercise.
Those backing the plans disagree, claiming the potential for a huge number of new jobs and a shot in the arm for local economies. This nation of shopkeepers may yet decide to open all hours. John Maguire, BBC News, Bristol.